Dream of Anna. Birth of the Self from White Silence. Anna, welcome to the space of your dream. Return with me to the place where silence has its own heart and where light and darkness weave themselves into a story of leaving and returning. Go deep. Feel every detail, every color, every breath of what wished to be born in you for the second time. Anna, you dreamed. I dreamed of a dead woman laid on a white satin pillow in an open coffin before the altar in a church. The coffin was lined with white satin and red velvet. The woman in the coffin is young, pretty as if it were me. She lay on a white pillow with her hands resting one on top of the other over her solar plexus. In one moment, the woman resurrected and walked out of the coffin healthy. This dream opens like a door between worlds, a dream that does not speak of death, but of return, a dream that carries ancient knowledge. Nothing that belongs to you stays in silence forever. In the Jungian perspective, your psyche guided you into the depth of your own shadow. The coffin became a chamber of passage, where the old self lays down its story so that the new may rise softer, more conscious, healed. The white pillow holds purity of intention. The red velvet pulses with life that never went out. The resurrection of the woman reveals the moment of integration. You return to yourself. From the witch's perspective, every altar has its own rhythm. The coffin is not a grave, but an open gate of ritual. The woman rising from silence is like a herb breaking through the earth after winter, like fire rekindling in a hearth after a long night. It is natural rebirth. The magic of numbers opens balance within this dream. The date carries the vibration of 6 home, grounding, mending the bond between the body and the world. The solar plexus beneath her hands is the center of power. The vibration of the day and the symbolism of the body form one line, the return of integrity. In naturalistic terms, this is a dream of regeneration. White is winter, stillness, pause. Red is the return of blood, movement, strength. The body remembers more than the mind. Your body is awakening. In the pagan story, this is an altar of passage. Death is not an ending. It is suspension, a moment in which the spirit breathes deeper before returning to bone and skin. The woman rises from the coffin, blessed by light. Existentially, this dream asks the question you did not speak aloud. What remains of me when what hurt me finally leaves? The answer rises on its own. You do not need to search for it. Shamanically, this is the return of a lost part of you, a soul fragment that for a long time was separated perhaps by exhaustion, perhaps by pain, perhaps by living on autopilot. In the dream, it returns. It steps back into you. It brings you power and stability. Shamanically, this is the return of a lost part of you, a soul fragment that for a long time was separated perhaps by exhaustion, perhaps by pain, perhaps by living on autopilot. In the dream, it returns. It steps back into you. It brings you power and stability. Alchemy carries you through 3 stages of transformation. Nigredo, the darkness; the satin, the stillness; albedo, the white pillow, cleansing, quieting; rubedo, the red velvet, the return, the ignition of life. You moved through all 3. Even though it lasted only a moment in the dream. In the theosophical view, the altar is where lower and higher bodies meet in a single decision. When the woman rises, your consciousness aligns with what leads you forward, gently, easily, without force. Anthropologically, this is a universal motif. Every culture knows the story of death, passage, and return. Your dream places you in the same lineage of women who descended into darkness to bring back their own light. Magically operationally, this is a reset. The coffin is a 0-point field. The altar is realignment. The woman stepping out is the restoration of energy, action, direction. Your energetic field has recalibrated. Energetically, the solar plexus opened and closed until it found its rhythm. Hands resting on it seal calm into the nervous system. Your body chose peace. Astrologically, this is the return of your inner Sunday. The solar plexus is the small sun within the body. In your dream, it awakens gently, yet irreversibly. Astronomically, autumn begins the time of returning inward. Light shifts. Night deepens. Energy sinks beneath the surface. This is the natural place of rebirth. In folk symbolism, white means purification, and red means life. The woman in your dream carries both. It is a beautiful sign. The return of strength, the return of health, the return of the life force. Psychosomatically, the solar plexus is the place of fear and courage. It is where the body hides its stories. Hands resting there say, I no longer need to defend myself. I can return now. Now, Anna, we enter the ritual. Step into a quiet space. Light a white candle. Let its flame become a gate. Pour warm water into a bowl. Add a pinch of salt so it dissolves slowly. Like the heaviness in you that has finished its path. Add a touch of cinnamon for warmth, a drop of juniper for protection. Touch the water with your fingertips and let its warmth receive your tension. Take a deep breath. Feel the white pillow from your dream surrounding your solar plexus. Take a second breath. Let the red velvet return your pulse and your strength. Take a third breath. See the woman from your dream returning to you not from a coffin, but from the heart of your own light. When you feel calm, whisper, I return. I breathe. I am. And now close the energy. Extinguish the candle with one soft breath, letting the smoke rise straight upward. Anna, The silence that was a chamber has become a bridge. You return from it whole. Thank you for listening. DreamScribe. I write in the language of dreams.